Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is the first stream of the new year. Kicking it off with some CTW action. Bringing to you NOCAP versus GRSP, or the Greek Spirit. On commentary today will be Dis.
Hey, Happy New Year. Good to be with you, Beef.
Heck yeah, it's going to start it off right. Two tournaments starting up. Calamity, CTW, both started at the same time. Uh, it's just going to be an overload of matches to try to pick from. I don't know. It's going to be hard to pick matches with this many going on at the same time.
Yeah, I think you'd find a lot of great teams going, and it's good to get the comp season up and rolling for 2023.
Oh yeah, kick it off with a bang. All right, as you can see, it looks like both teams are picked up. Yeah, so we are running 7v7 today. No real tank limits. Nothing but Artie is banned. And there are some stipulations like week one, I believe the bat chat CS63 and all light tanks are banned. But I mean, these guys could basically run seven eyes sevens if they wanted to. So very
Wow.
interesting. Gonna be really interesting on watching people pick tanks.
Yeah, well, you can already see like with NoCap just like hauling with the hold down tanks, right?
Oh
Running
yeah,
all
well
those
I
British
mean
tanks right there. Yeah, smart
they're
on
on
Redshire.
defense, so
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like that 4005. I mean that's gonna hurt those hold down tanks with the splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That and the Tehran. I mean, those tanks connect. Nothing to be long for this world. Very interesting running the 780s on
yeah,
the GR side. I haven't really seen those in comp yet. Seen them in pub matches. Um, oh, kind of interesting to
oh,
see what they do with those.
yeah. I haven't. I don't think I've seen them ran in comp yet. I really haven't been
You
on
don't
tanks a
personally
lot.
have one?
I've got it, but I've only ran like I think the night I got it, I ran maybe one or two games in it. I really haven't played it much.
Mhm.
Um, then I was off tanks for a little while, and now that I'm back on tanks, there's this silver event going on, and it's like, well, I'm not going to run anything but Cold War to get a mill a
Sure.
game,
Yeah,
right?
punch that up. Yeah, this is a really eclectic lineup at GRSP's running. I'm really just intrigued with their lineup. It looks like they have some great vision with that Leopard, the M60, even the 140. That's an old school throwback tank right there. Um,
Oh
very
yeah.
curious what their plan of attack's going to be.
Well, I'm interested too because the chisels. I think they were great at one point. I think they got a little bit of a
Mm.
nerf. I don't remember how well their spotting is now, but I think that leopard will definitely outspot them.
It should. It should. That turret's great, and that APCR round is great on that chisel. Speed is not too bad either, but it's still kind of a know, bigger kind of a I don't know frame in terms of a medium tank. It's not that stealthy.
Right?
A lot of teams I've noticed on defense do one of two things. Either one, they all sit a bunch of tanks back along that A line, like 1 through 4,
Mhm.
or they push up to that first ridge that's kind of like at like Delta 4 and string a bunch of tanks along that edge. So we'll
Right.
see what no caps plans that'll be.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't see any tanks that they would leave back. I mean, they could
Not
leave a
no.
heavy back, but I feel like they're all going to push up. They didn't pick a TD.
They want to control that middle hill, and you can cover both caps from it. What you have to watch is you're giving up a lot of map control right away. And as a result, teams can then kind of get on your edges and then start picking you apart. And that's what
Yes.
NoCap has to really watch for. As you can see, the majority of their tanks are taking that middle hill. They're going to scout a little bit with the chisel out on the edges there just to add their vision.
Now I don't. Okay, the
Nice
M60 is
shot
definitely
there.
lit. I don't know if that 140 got spotted or not.
He's kind of staying down there in that water.
Yeah, he's
Um,
low profile. He could have made it over there safe. Nobody. Looks like the chisel may be looking at him now. So yeah, he did get lit.
He's having to stop at that rock. So I think their plan is to sneak that 140 down the one line. It is
Yep.
low profile. Use the rocks and then get some vision going for the Tehran in the back and see if they can slap somebody hard. Same plan on the other side of the map is they're using the Leopard with the shit barn up on the
4,000.
hill.
Yep.
Yep, and again, I think it's the same plan as they're trying to soften up that defense. There's a shot in there against the Conqueror.
Yeah, I didn't see. Oh, looks like Greek Spirit gonna get a little aggressive right here and go in on the
Oh,
Conquerors.
ooh, there could be a little overmatch that NOCAP can jump right here. You get down in that
They
dip, they
are.
can't really support those tanks.
Oh,
Goes
all right,
one.
1780 down. They were doing a real good job trying to focus out Great No Name, but everybody
Nice.
else just come in and put a wall up in front of them to really
Their
share that
focus fire
damage.
is really good. Nice. 3 tanks down very quickly. Recognize that overmatch, that overextension by GRSP. And now GRSP is in big trouble with just 2 mediums and 2 TDs way away from each other on the flanks. NoCap really doesn't have to do much. Um, got 3 tanks out of the game. They have everything well in control. And this is the right call. Push one side and just clear these 2 tanks out and call it
Yep, yep.
GG's.
Tron does get one good
Tehran got a
shot in
shot
there,
off.
but
I don't even know if he'll get another one off.
nope.
Doesn't look like it.
The Valor's gonna come around. It was getting a little close there. I thought he might just. All
Oh
right, so
my
we got
goodness.
30 seconds on the cap, but the chisel's right there. The Valor's coming around. They are going to make it
Yeah.
back to get a reset.
And there's the reset. And these tanks are going to be in for some hurting right now.
Yep. This B cap, man, it's just so in the open. It's just no cover for him
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. And you only need one decent hold down tank can reset that cap all day long. So a nice plan by a GR, but when they pushed up those tanks up against all 8 or all 7 of the NoCap tanks, it was just
Yes.
too easy of a call for NoCap. Just push
Yeah,
over.
they
You're,
yeah, they rotated very quickly on that.
as you can see there on the GRSP side, the 140 got a little bit of damage in there, doing 1380. That was a Soder gain in his Leopard, picked up about 1,000 damage. The Tehran looks like it got a shot in, I guess, there. By Than, putting in 867, and it just drops off there pretty quickly for the rest of the team. Those were the tanks that pushed up and got focused out pretty quickly, and the 4005 was not even able to connect a shot. Over on the NoCap side, some really nice damage there. Um, Zarni there and his Valor putting up almost 3,800 and picking up a kill. Dominic and his Chisel putting up 2333 and a kill. Um, Barrow and his Valor put up another 2K plus with a kill. Um, Great No Name Super Conqueror putting up 1923 and picking up a kill. So just really nice all the way across the board. Damage spread, sharing kills, and great read and recognition by NoCap.
Oh, yeah, definitely made the right move when they needed it. Hmm. Discord's being buggy for me. But to share out the links, so like some servers, it will let me just copy paste from my computer. Other servers, it won't, so I have to go do it on my phone.
Oh, that's weird.
It's really weird. I've never had this problem before. Well, it'll be alright. All right, so round two. Let's see if tank picks changed a little bit.
This is definitely a hard map to assault. I think I don't know why it is a tournament map because I don't think it's a very balanced map in terms of offense defense. Um,
And
a
it's definitely
tough
I
map to
feel
attack.
I feel it's definitely offense, friendly. But I think it's just coming down to like I think people are getting tired of playing the same old maps, so they're trying to add in more maps, Redshire, Malinovka, because we do have a kind of limited map pool. Um,
Agreed.
so I
It
think
would be
they're just trying
nice.
to spread it out a little bit more. And
I would like to see some more maps in the game. There are maps that got removed years ago that have not come back. And I know they might want to update them in terms of their HD look, or maybe they felt they were just unbalanced. Um, but I think it would help comp for sure. And
oh
also,
yeah, yeah,
let's be
yeah, yeah.
honest, just pub matches get bored playing the same old map. You know,
Well, I know we're getting airfield back. I think next week.
yeah, the original desert airfield. Yeah,
Yeah, the great. Oh, I missed airfield so much.
yeah.
Um, Hopefully, I hope they bring back NBA with it. It used to have an NBA mode. I don't
It
remember
did.
how well it was. I know it was played in a few comp matches. Um,
The original airfield with NBA, I think, would be a winner. I still like some of the fun maps. Like I know it's not an OG map, but what do you call it? Like Ravage Capital or that Paris map was really fun.
Ravage
Uh,
Capital. I missed
Ravage Capital,
Forge.
Berlin. They were playing for a while. I'd like to see them update the Berlin map to the PC version. PC version is epic. So there's some good maps out there. What's that other city map that has kind of like it's like almost like a half circle on the left side, and the other side's that kind of open field, a little small town. What
Um,
was that called?
Erlenberg.
Maybe is that it? Erlenberg?
I think so.
Erlenberg. Maybe it's Erlenberg. But I think integrating some of these more unique city maps would be great for comp. Um, I miss having the old, like Insk battles with the, the heavy brawls down the
Oh, I
tracks
miss
or in
Insk
the city.
too.
Yeah, that was such a nice small map, easy to stream. You just hold the camera in one spot, you can see all the tanks.
Well, I don't know. I know somebody had talked about like um, with the WoTC Discord opening up. I think somebody had said something about if it would be possible if we asked Wargaming to add NBA to some of the maps because I don't think the NBA mode has been added to any of the maps that have been brought back recently.
Mm,
But like if they would bring, an NBA mode to some of these maps being added back,
sure,
I think that would go a long way to help the comp community.
I agree. I agree. And, you know, they might be hit or miss, but it doesn't hurt to throw the idea out there and see if let the teams play and figure it out if it's a workable map or not. I guess all I'm saying is I'd just like to see some more maps in the rotation period.
Well, they're working. I think don't they have a new community map in the custom games right now that they're working on?
I don't know.
I I believe I saw
I'll have
something
to go
about
take a
that.
peek.
We might have to check that out after this. So I think they
Because
are
I
coming
think
out
what
with
the
a new
last
original
community
map.
map was Vineyards, right? Was it Vineyards
No, no,
for
no, no, no.
community
It
map?
was the redo of Scorpion Pass, which I wish we kind of had the old
Oh,
Scorpion Pass.
oh yeah, the new one's way too big for
I
comp.
forget. Yeah, I
It's
feel
too
like
big.
it's way too big for pubs.
It's pretty good for Cold War, because with True vision and the speed of those tanks, it feels like it works. But you're right, even for pubs, gosh, you can go to one side of that map and see no tanks for a long time. All right, let's see what GRSP's plan is here. Again, they're bringing out like the Iron Arnie. They're sticking with that 780, a 705. It looks like they definitely want to play that hang back strategy a little bit with just a few spotters up front.
Yep, yep.
The danger is if those spotters get jumped. Oh, I love this play by NoCap. I've seen a lot of teams do this. They roll right up the middle and sneak right up to almost that Echo 5 position. Now this could be trouble. Shooting right for that gap. That M60 Intros needs to be very careful.
I was wondering, like I saw the Iron Arnie
He is in a
poking.
bad
They
position right
did
now.
light a
If
few people.
NoCap recognizes it, that M60 is done.
It's like he's getting
He's
out.
getting out. He's getting out.
Great no name. He does trade with the 780. Thought he was going to go around just a little further, and that E3 might have had a shot, but man, they are all. I don't think I've ever seen this play before on this map. This is a very interesting strat.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. Is you push up and you basically now you're really forcing the defense to make a decision of what they do. Um, you can't overmatch, and it becomes a trading kind of rotation, pick apart play. Oh, Dominic in the chisel got tagged by the E3
E3.
and something else. He's down to a 2-shot right now. He needs to be
Oh, here
careful.
come those
M60 takes
machines.
a nice shot. Oh, they're called the push. There it is. Let's see if the focus fire is real. Iron
Iron
Arnie's
Arnie
hanging
went down
on. Yeah, he's
quick.
done. Teams are on reload. They need to get out. But oh, nice takedown there of the Chieftain.
Chieftain.
These two
M60. Oh, he
Chieftains are
does
in
go
bad.
down.
Yeah. GS need
Great.
they need to
Ooh.
get this other Chieftain out.
Yeah, I mean, they
The
got two
one shot
Chieftains down to one shots. Okay, there's
and a
one. They need to
machine.
get no name.
Good focus right there. They're going after the 780. It looks like is their target. This another nice takedown. 780's in trouble. That's a good focus fire by
Good
NoCap
shot
there.
from the
Gosh, this
Leopard.
is a close game.
Oh, big shot from the E3.
At E3, yeah, has lots of health. The 705 is full health, so they have two full health tanks. Huge hit point advantage, but you still got great DPM, flip damage from those machines. I love how they're dropping the one tank back towards the cap. That's the
Yep,
one shot. And they're to put pressure now and hide behind the house, and then use the
yep.
chieftain and the other health one to bait them forward. At this point, I would rotate the leopard to the hill. That leopard needs to get up to like Delta 4-5 and look for
Yep, looks like
resets
he's
in
rotating now.
Mart.
And he's staying low, though. Ooh,
I
good
would have
shot
just
from the
gone out wide.
705A.
705A is playing great right now.
Okay, 1 minute on the clock.
I don't know where that last shot from the 705A was. Was he trying to shoot the cap or was he trying to
I
shoot
think
the
maybe
machine?
he was trying to shoot the building down. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that building, you can damage it, but you can't knock it down. Oh, got the
Oh, he got the
reset.
yeah, good shot in the machine.
So now here's the leopard. The leopard's going to be in an awesome position to now start picking apart the tanks that are pressuring the 705. And I like how they're bringing up the E3. That's a
Yep, yep.
scary tank frontally to push up in front of your face.
Good,
And now NoCap is panicking a little bit.
good shot from the E3. All right, 705. I think he's just gonna push in on the machine here.
Nice. Great shot. Machine is not loaded. That
Okay,
leopard
so
needs
the
to
other
get a shot in
machine,
here.
he got to bounce through. E3 takes out the one machine.
This machine is on
Leopard should
reload.
have
The
this here.
Leopard. Yep,
Oh,
beautiful game. Wow,
705.
nice game.
Nice comeback.
Really nice game by DRSP on that one. All right, over there on the NOCAP side, Chieftain Mo and his Chieftain put up 33-51, 3 kills. Really great game. Damien and his machine putting up 2K right there. The other machine putting up almost 1900 in damage. Barrow and his Chieftain 1675. Great No Name in his machine putting up almost 1500. So they were getting some damage, and this was a close game. But boy, the big boy tanks on the other side, that E3 picking up 2 kills, keeping its full health till the end game, which is what you want with that E3. And in an open map, it's kind of like an odd pick, but it really worked for them, putting up almost 3,800 in damage. That Leopard was on fumes, but boy, did he have a heck of a game. Fan and his Leopard putting up 33-32. Very impressed with his play. And boy, that 705A, again, full health at the end of the game, playing really well behind that rock, putting up 32-15, picking up 3 kills. What a beast of a game. And then nice support from the others. I know those other tanks kind of got trapped with that initial push by NoCap, but GRSP, you know what? They kept their cool. They focused tanks
Did.
out, and they made late game plays. That's how you win matches.
Yeah, they did. They handled that push in really good. Tanks in the back, all the tanks, they really kept it cool. They got a couple of the one shots down. Tanks in the back were able to take the one shots out. Worked out really well for them.
Yeah, sometimes
Uh,
tank, you panic, right? You get that push, and everyone just starts shooting in every direction.
shooting every,
And I
yeah,
felt like
exactly.
shooting everything, and I felt like they were very methodical in calling out low health tanks. So GG's to them on that one, and tying this up 1-1. We got a nice match on
Here
our
we
hands
go.
today.
We're going to Westfield.
Very good, and that's been a relatively new map into the comp scene. Um, Definitely in 2022.
Yeah, they just really started with that last couple seasons of GTL.
Mhm. And definitely picking up, but you're starting to see some really interesting, I guess, are maybe not interesting is the word, but definitely more meta setups of what people are trying to do. You see a lot of teams trying to push up to the top hill, um, up in that kind of like, I guess, northwest corner.
Yep.
You have other teams that try to work the edges and set up crossfire and try to sneak tanks onto the map. So a lot of fun, different things happening on this map here.
Oh yeah. Real quick, Keg, thank you for that 4 month resub.
Oh, cool. Thank you, bud.
Just a Sam right there. All right, so it looks like no cap almost already picked up. Yeah, GRSP a little slower on the pick. Um, they love that 780.
I was just going to say that. Well, you know what? I guess it didn't do so well. I don't know if it had a great game the last one, but they got the W with it. But someone got their new tank and they want to play it, so let them play it.
Right. Kind of wondering. I just wanted to see if it blocked any.
Looks like NoCap is almost picking that
Yeah.
identical lineup that they used on the previous map on Redshire.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. That's pretty much about the exact same lineup. This is going to be. You know what? I wasn't really even thinking about this. I was just thinking, oh, great, Westfield, blah blah blah. But the addition of no light tanks, no
Yeah.
CS or no bat chat, you can't sneak a tank onto that cap.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
so
You're not.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna hard push it here.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a more of a kill-all. Yeah, because before
Situation.
you could bait that LT onto the cap and do some sneaky cheeky things. Um, Here it might make more sense to maybe push down that 0 line and take control and know, maybe try to pick apart some tanks that get caught out or in some bad positioning. Again, I think this is a hard map again to cap. I don't think it's as unbalanced as the Redshire is. I think it's like an 80-20 defense. If you just kind of hold your head together, you can defend that. It's a hard offensive map to cap or to try to kill all. On the other side, this map, I, I don't know if it's unbalanced. I just think it's difficult to cap on this map.
Right.
Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, 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 I get what you're saying. I mean,
Like I feel
what
like
is it?
defense and offense both have a good equal shot at finding good positions and executing, where I just don't feel like that same setup exists on Redshire.
Exactly. Got you. All right, running two Leos, so definitely getting their ass.
I think it's their eyes again. I wonder. Oh, and a stirb. I wonder about that 705A and 780. But you know what? I'm not going to second guess GR. They proved to me that they could make those tanks work. Um, so let's just see what happens. I definitely feel like NOCAP's one. Gosh, that feels like a hill push to at a northwest part of the map.
Maybe where they send that 780, 705, 268.
Let's see what happens. I do like the double leopard. That's great for vision. I mean, we know those tanks don't have much armor, but those tanks have wicked guns. It's like a point and shoot tank. Good pin, good shell velocity, and like I said, there's some sneaky camo on those too.
Discord. Here we go. Okay, we're just waiting on one more tank from. Oh, there it is.
There it
FV.
is. Interesting. Boy, they are sure giving up the hit points with the leopards and the mediums and the sturv. Um, I hope they have a good plan. I want to see this work.
I mean, they're they're gonna outspot them. I mean, that could give them the opportunity to get several shots in and even up that hit pool very early.
Have seen that no cap, and I don't want to like over label a team real quickly. They tend on the last map to keep their tanks very close together, and they tend to push. So let's
Yeah.
see if that tendency holds true on this third game. If they keep their tanks together and if they push. Again, that works for a lot of teams. I've seen that very successful since the first days of comp. Um, and it's hard to deal with. It's the first time it worked out well for them. The second time it kind of fell apart for them. Let's see what they're going to bring this time. Stir
Looks like
boy,
both
that
teams
thing
are
could just.
ready.
All right, I'm excited for this one. Let's see, Beaver.
Oh, looks like they're gonna straight push the 9-0.
Okay, maybe sneak those like Valors like up under that like Echo 7 position. You got to watch out because that K6 position
Oh, wait a minute,
is
wait a minute. Okay, looks like the Valors are going under the bridge with
yeah.
the.
I think that it'll go up to the edge of the hill underneath the cap. Chieftains are going up. Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, let's take a look what GR's doing. So this leopard's trying to get up and get some vision. Sturv is setting up for, definitely wants to put some shots in and punish. The other leopard is underneath the cap. These leopards need to watch out that they don't get taken out. I love where they're putting the 268 version 5, the
Yep.
great reset position.
I'm really worried. Yep, I'm worried about the Greenberg GR. Like he is out here in the open. These chieftains are gonna have his side.
Yeah, if he gets spotted, he's done. 'Cause I don't know how he gets out.
I don't know if he does. Good shot coming in from the straw. They definitely have the chisels lit.
I think Game needs to. Oh gosh, I think
I
he's
just
playing a
don't think they
dangerous game
can.
here.
Yeah, like he's playing a little dangerous, but they can't light him right now. I don't even know if these Valors can light him.
Well, I don't even know. Like they're pushing up a little bit with the 4202, and that's also another dangerous position. I don't know how protected he is right there. If those chieftains, if he gets dimed out, he's not protected. Actually, he will go down if he gets spotted.
All right,
Here
chisels are
comes
on
the
the
chisels.
push.
So here comes the play. Yep.
Oh, Leopard's definitely spotted now. He is gonna have to bug out.
Shots are flying. Shots are flying. Takes another
Half
one. He's down
health.
half health. Serpentining. I don't know about the
Whoa.
e-brake move there. Okay. I
Did
see.
have we already been in this match 5 minutes? The timer's already down to 4.
I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so these Valors are spotted now down below. I was wondering if they had been spotted, but I just saw a shot go into one of them. So they must know that all the tanks are there. Now here's the question. The 705 now is moving this Bad Angel, but his gun isn't in the game. They need to figure out, oh, here comes the push by the chisels
Yep, 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 yep.
onto the Leopard, and boom, they take that down. That was a great takedown by NOCAP. Oh,
Oh, the 268. Good focus
yeah,
fire.
version 5 goes down. Yeah, these chisels now have great position with excellent crossfire from 3 different points. That 4202, boom, done. Chieftain, done. Wow, great focus fire. We do have a fire by No Name burning up a little bit. I think it will go out. No, he's hanging on to 65 hit points. Nice shot in there by the 705, but he eats one also.
What is
Dominic in his
this?
chisel
Leopard.
is a 2-shot, but definitely, yeah, Sturv is taking a lot of damage. Sturv goes down. Leopard goes down. One tank left for GR. Yeah, I just think NoCap had a really nice setup, and I did not like the positioning at all by GRSP. Tanks were
8
overexposed.
seconds on the cap. And they're just gonna cap. They're not gonna kill all. Right
There
now,
it is.
I I guess this will be for the teams to decide since they played it out. But I believe the timer was only set to 7 minutes. Oh,
It didn't see, yeah, because like when you mentioned it, I was like, it hasn't been 5 minutes. So does this count as a legal match? And that's the question right now.
I just looked at chat. They did mention it in chat. Sorry, my bad. The time was wrong. Go to garage question mark, but nobody replied.
I'm
So I'm not sure how this one will play out.
gonna wait there on the score page right now, on the scoreboard page until, I mean, if they play it again, GR is going to have to really think of a different way to protect its tanks because everything was pretty much exposed to the crossfire that NoCap had set up. And when you were sitting in front of chieftains and valors and chisels, that's a lot of DPM if you are caught out. And you're against tanks that can't take those shots like leopards and yeah. No bueno for them. Like
I'm
tiebreakers.
I'm gonna hit record just in case this didn't go back live. I'm pretty sure it did,
Yeah.
but I just want to be sure, so I might just have to splice it together later. But I think we're good.
Good.
Stream delay is catching up now, so we'll find out in a second.
PRSP showed once before that they can come back and play really solid comp tanks. So let's see if they can answer the call here on Westfield against
Oh yeah,
a
let's do it.
very nice NOCAP team. They've been very impressed with them so far, especially at their two victories. Their two victories were very dominating. Um,
They okay. They're just kind of. I thought they were grouping up. Just waiting for that push. All
I
right,
think they're gonna spread out. Yeah.
GRSP. Looks like they are
I've
going to
seen this.
split up a little bit.
Yeah, and I've seen this play by a lot of teams keeping that PD down by that church. But let's see. It looks like the Tehran is going to move out, and they're going to use the chisel in that nice little K4 position and give up complete control of the 0 and K line. Let's see how that works out. There's sneaking the leopard up a little bit there. Gain. Gain got cut out before, but he definitely seems to be comfortable in that spotting role, knocking down lots of trees. I don't think the chisel will outspot him, but we'll see. Gosh, NoCap has pushed like all their tanks like into one position into that G3 area, and that is in the other chisel up, creep up the one line. So this looks very reminiscent of their Redshire strategy. Don't overextend the chisels, use them for vision on the sides, and then group up all those hull down tanks with the Tehran kicker behind it. And they're just daring them to come and take B cap, and they know they can't get to A cap. So what GRSP needs to recognize here is you need to get on one of their flanks and start applying pressure. You have good control on the 0 line. But I don't think the 780s are the tanks to move up. Leopard takes a hit right there in the middle by Dominic in his chisel. Little return favor going into some of those tanks there. I think they need to get the other Leopard over to about definitely some nice trades going on. That Super Conqueror has been half health. Oh, another nice shot into that Super Conch. Super Conch's a 2. And now a 1. That's he's falling down. He fell down. Oh, nice takedown by
Ooh,
GR. GR has a tank advantage and definitely hit point advantage right now. Looks like these 780s are going to push up a little bit. Coming down the K line.
good shot of the leopard.
So Gain has to be a little careful. I know he is their spotter, so he has to be the cheeky tank. But it might be a good time to switch out with Fan and do a little like re-rotation, right? Trade those hit points. These 780s have creeped up into this position here. But now, both teams know exactly where all the tanks are. I like the move of dropping the Tehran down by the church into the K2 position. If they try to push down and get this chisel out, someone's going to take a whack. Boy, he needs to be careful. That Tehran is dead staring his location right now, waiting for him to make a mistake. I think he took a blind shot watching a tree fall down there and missed. See, at this point, I don't know what that. I don't know. What do you think about holding that leopard way back there on the bridge?
I don't know. I feel like at this point he's gonna have to make a move. I wouldn't mind seeing the leopard rotate all the way back around up to the AB line
Bingo.
and maybe get a different crossfire again.
At least start turning heads. Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
Okay,
Okay,
he
he's
is on
moving
the
now. He
move
must have
now.
heard
Yep.
us. See, this other Valor back here by Zarni is just hard scoping that top of that hill in the north. Ooh, Chieftain's not in a great zone. Okay,
I'm hoping it'll just kick me back in.
okay. No, I'll just keep talking like we're playing, and if it gets
Yep.
back in, then it gets back in. So that leopard is making that move all the way up to the top of the hill, but they
Okay,
took out
back.
the chieftain that was sitting in the town. So that was
Oh no.
that chieftain in the town was like so. Ooh, ooh, but we got
Oh,
a
Valor, fire.
fire. That Valor is burning. I'm wondering if one of those 780s
Oh,
whacked him in
Kane,
the
don't do it.
back.
Kane, don't
Oh,
do it.
Gain, this is a suicide move. I don't see how Gain gets out of this.
I know. I mean they're gonna take the Valor out, but that Tirana gets around that building.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, and Gain is going to go down. He has to. Oh, the
Good
chisel gets
shots into the chisel.
the chisel now is struggling to get out. They missed.
Oh, he
He
bounced
hit a
the shot of the
track. Oh, they
tracks.
hit
Oh,
him.
there it is. One more, guys. Oh, I think the chisel's
Chisel
gonna
is
live. The
on
780s are
fumes.
just on a hard
Oh, the
push now.
780s are coming down now. Jeez, this is turning into a crazy match right now.
Okay, the
Chisel
chisel
goes
goes
down, but
down. Bad Angel is down to a 1. Dominic taking some good focus fire right there.
oh, that Tehran is having a laugh right now. Hit points very even with just a little advantage to GRSP. That 780 is just going after that chisel. That chisel's a one shot, but he
Oh,
takes a
Tehran.
875 right in the rear, and he takes another shot, but he does get the chisel down. Oh my goodness, this is a
Okay, we're
bananas
in a
game here.
3v4 situation now. GRSP up top a tank. Up a tank.
Yep, nice
780
shot
down to
in.
1.
Chisel takes a shot. Chisel is on reload, but that 780 is in a horrible position just out in the middle of the field. The Leopard and Valor have to capitalize on these turrets being turned. Ooh,
Oh, the Valor down to a
Spartacus
one
goes down to
shot.
1. Yep. Oh,
Ah.
the 780 is pushing again.
Oh, but the Valor. Oh, he gets the
Oh,
kill,
he
but the
takes him
Valor is going to get a
down.
shot into him.
Here
Valor's not
comes the
shooting. Did the
Tehran.
Valor not
Tehran
see the
is.
780? There it was.
Oh no, he's down to a 1. The
Oh
Valor.
no.
Oh, the Tehran takes him. The Tehran's down to a 1 shot.
2v3. 2v3 here. They
Tehran goes
have to.
down.
Oh,
They need to cap now.
push. Push.
Spartacus needs
No,
to.
they don't have time to cap. They have to kill
Oh,
him.
they don't have time.
They have to kill him. They have to push.
Okay.
The full
Oh my
health Leopard's
God.
got to get in there.
Damien, can he do it? Oh no.
Oh my
What a
God.
game.
We're going to
I'm
overtime.
sorry, Beaver. That was one of the nuttiest games I have seen.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. That was bananas. What a game.
Oh my gosh.
ERSP tying it up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that I think made my day so far. That was super fun. over on that NOCAP side. The Chisel, just doing work. Dominic in that little filthy corner, putting up 27, 38. Baroa in his FV putting up 26-17. The other Chisel, 23-37. The Tehran, oh, what a monster back there, putting up 2K, picking up a couple kills. Damien trying to be the hero at the end with a kill, putting up just over 1,000. But boy, GRSP had a plan and they executed it and they made it work with tanks I never would have picked. Those 780, look at me, that 780, 2 kills and 32-20, also with over 1,000 assists. You go in your 780. The Sturve with Dr. Alex, double kills, putting up almost 2,900. Fan in his Leopard, picking up a kill, making that great rotation and getting up on the backside, over 2K assist, over 2,400 in damage. I'm just going back up to that 780 real quick. That 780 blocked almost 1,800 in damage, so that's a filthy, filthy, filthy tank. The other 780, look at that assist. 2,600 in assist by Bad Angel, 2,284. I was highly questioning the YOLO push by those tanks, but okay, it worked. Spartacus in his Valor, hanging on to fumes at the end, making some great shots with 1666 in damage. The Chieftain, with Intros, with 1,200, and then Gain with that crazy run that he made through the middle to get that kill on that Chieftain, and then the whole game started kicking off into Nuttyville after that. So good job to GRSP.
Heck yeah. All right, we're going to Malinovka tiebreaker. What the
I haven't quite seen a match like
NBA?
that in a while.
That was a good match. I mean, oh my God.
I thought there was a bunch of terrible moves being made, and they all kind of worked out.
Oh man, I got really worried. Like the Leopard went in, and then the two 780s went in, and I'm just like, oh no. Like I
Oh
didn't
no.
see. I'm gonna be honest, I did not see how they were gonna pull that out. I thought those tanks were just gonna go in to get farmed out, but
I thought they just lost patience and decided, oh, let's YOLO this thing and see what happens. But okay, I will reserve judgment and keep my mouth shut. You proved me wrong. Uh, Happily so. I'm glad it worked out because it was a little bit of chaos there for a minute.
just a little
And honestly, I think I could have gone either way. I think NoCap got a little surprised by some of those moves. I think they caught him completely off guard.
bit. Hang on.
I have seen most of the plays happen on that south cap down there by those two buildings, down there on that JK line, probably like around JK 6, 7. There is a place to sneak a tank on and be relatively safe, but normally you do that with a light tank, and with no light tanks here, is that a cappable location? I don't know. The other cap is way too exposed. It can It's just hard to get a tank on it and not get shot from just about anywhere on the map. So I don't think it's a viable cap. GS or GRSP will be on the attack, and they already got 3 machines up. So lots of speed, lots of burst damage. Of course, Bad Angel is going to stay in his 780. I don't think he's there to play any other tank this match. Clearly,
Hey, it's
he's
working
like,
for him.
it's working for him. So don't change it. I wouldn't even be surprised if they put up another 780.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. We saw Malinovka played a little bit before, but seemed like a lot of teams just got bogged down on it.
Yeah, it's definitely with it being a relatively flat map, other than the hill up in the northeast, it tends to be a campy map. It just does. And as a result, you get a lot of long trades. And then when people make bad pushes, they get punished pretty hard for those pushes. But let's take a look and see what each team has in store. I'm very curious about the NOCAP lineup. NOCAP has basically been running 5 British tanks with 2 chisels, and it's every now and then they'll weave in a TD, and they seem very comfortable. I even thought they were relatively comfortable and had that game in hand, that last one. But boy, I think just all the different fields of fire and all the pushes by GER just kind of got them spinning. Um, uh, boy, our got some weather coming in here right now. Got this big storm in California right now.
Do you? Oh,
Yeah, I mean it's supposed to get like 50 to 70 mile an hour winds, which for California, that
a
is
lot.
bananas. And the rain is blowing sideways right now. So it's pretty crazy out here right now. And I know for a lot of other people that might be listening, they're like, "Oh yeah, we get snow." It's California. We get sprinkled on a few times a year, and then sit in drought. So this is crazy for us. All right. Well, I am intrigued once again by the GRSP lineup. They're bringing those double 780s. Now I want to get one. Double machines, Leopard, old school 140, and the Stir. Okay, so let's see what NoCap does.
Yeah, just waiting for some picks from No Cap here.
He still might be reeling from that last loss.
Now I do
Now,
know GRSP has played Malinovka NBA before.
hmm, well, they're kind of opening my eye. You know what? I'm always like refreshed when I see these more eclectic lineups, and that they when they work, it's kind of fun because I think comp sometimes can get very stale, and everyone's picking the same 5 tanks over and over and over again, and it's just refreshing to see some different tanks in the lineup than you're accustomed to. Oh boy, they love their double chisels. Ooh, bringing an E4 heavy hitter, and the rest of it to be the Valor lineup. And they're bringing the Leopard, so definitely they realize they need some vision on defense. I think that's a really wise pick there. Um, I think it's going to be hard for them to group up and hold in playing this map on comp on defense. You
Yes.
do have to extend some vision, or else you can get caught flat-footed on this map very fast. So let's see what NoCap chooses to do with their defensive spread. As you can see, these caps are way apart from one
Very,
another.
very yes.
The B cap is completely open. However, I have seen a team put a cheeky tank. There is a little low spot where you can get a tank. Um, let's see if the play happens, and then we can point out where that is. Um, I think A cap is the way to go, but see. Look at no cap. No cap is going north
Hmm.
with everything. Okay.
I just gonna well, and looks like GSRP going pretty heavily south. Now I think there are a few spots they could get the mediums and the E4 in that they can do some pretty good crossfires, but
If you
it's
get
gonna be a
behind
little
that
different.
building,
But
though,
yeah, yeah, because I think we saw
where's the
they somebody
resets?
hid that what he hid the well I think it was like a ELC or
Hmm.
Vanguard behind the building. I don't know if any of these things are going to be small enough to hide, but
No, but only sending a leopard out there with basically a chisel covering you, is that enough? Can you make the rotation back? Again, we've seen this from NoCap a lot. They have stuck 5 of their tanks basically in one grid square in Echo Zero. They love this. And look, here comes these machines down the river or down the water. When will the leopard dime them out? And can that leopard get out? It is a lot of flat ground there.
oh,
And if that leopard gets dimed, that leopard I would not want to be running away from machines. I
I think he's going to get out undamaged.
Did he get the intel though? Yes,
I
he
think
did,
he had
because
to
you can
let
see the
somebody. Yeah,
rotation.
yeah,
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 here
yeah. They're
comes
coming
the
back.
Valor, here comes the E4, and the Chisel is coming down. Now they're going to move the 780 up through the houses. I think that's going to be the play. If you can control, the thing is that Chisel is going to be the problem where Dominic is. They can get Dominic to move out of that position. Ooh, and Dominic's taking some shots. Okay, so Dominic now dropped off. Here comes the 780. The 780 is going to try to work up and get on the side of these houses here and try to pin them back and assume map control here. Now, what I've seen a lot of teams do is through this middle section here, Beaver, is that they've snuck a tank up to these kind of hold down positions in the middle of this lake and
Yep.
pressure the edge of the backside of these. And if GR gains those positions, NoCap's going to be in trouble. 780 is taking too many shots right now. He's behind the building, but he is susceptible to fire there. He's trying to side scrape it. Looks like he got his tank in a good position there. He bounced that one off the hull. That Angel is playing with fire there. He needs to wiggle. Yeah, go buddy. Comes the other 780. Bad Angel takes another hit. He's 2 shots away.
Ooh.
Cap's doing a good job here. Now here
Okay,
comes the
Fan
Leopard.
Fat. Yep. The Leopard and the Straw are all moving up.
Especially now that the NoCap has conceded the hill, they need to start getting this crossfire working um, against those tanks that are. Oh, Bad Angel goes down.
Oh,
That's a huge loss.
kind of
Not
stuck
he.
back in the KO corner is kind of the best area to get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 780 takes a big hit.
Yeah, those 780s unfortunately are not working this time, and I just I think part of it is I think Bad Angel overextended. Um, and they're not getting those nice little side scraping shots against tanks that they should be able to do some work on. I gotta give it up to Damien in that Leopard. He's been doing a great job spotting and keeping his
Yep.
hit points and just making it work for the rest of his team. He's doing a stellar job. Coming up on that 5 minute mark, I do think that nice
Ooh,
shot
good
into the
shot.
machine. Yeah, if GR does not whittle a tank down here soon, they're going to be in trouble. And look at this counter rotation. NoCap. NoCap has rotated the chisels up along with the Valor. They're putting the hurt on that Sturv. That Sturv is a 2-shot right now. This 140 is not really in a position where it could do much. This 140 just is taken down to half health. The Sturv is going to have to drop back. Completely ineffective right there and caught out. Shot goes into the E4. Okay, the machines are pushing up. The machines are pushing up to A cap. They need to get in there and just pressure the heck out of this position. Maybe get the leopard out. The leopard should
Yep,
go
yep, yep.
down.
They're
Oh,
trying
the
to
leopard
focus.
bounces. The leopard's a 1,
He's a
but the
1.
machine's on
Cast is
reload.
on reload. The other one coming up.
Got to get it out.
Okay, he is
Takes it
down.
out. Oh, he took a
Oh,
shot.
big
Oh, but that
shot.
might actually help them
Give him a
because
little
now
more
it blocks the
cover.
cap a little bit. Here comes the Valor. The Valor is just going to come up and get easy resets, especially with the E4 kicker.
Oh, the 780 is getting reset from behind with tracking shots from, I think, the heavy right over there, the FV T95.
30 seconds on the clock here. 30 seconds on the clock.
Looks like the E4 is
This
just going to come in.
the big boomstick levels the machine. 780 is down to a 1 shot, and he goes down. And great defense by NOCAP.
GG's on NOCAP.
NOCAP, good job. What a great match, and hats off to GRSP. They played a hell of a game in their 2 wins. I was so impressed with them today.
Oh,
And
yeah, they came out fighting.
They came out fighting. I did not hate their strategy. I just felt like, maybe a little more patience and not pushing those 780s up so aggressively and kind of play the long game, whittle them down a little bit, then make that creep up move. Because if you have those 780s on those houses and then push those machines onto cap, that's a problem. But with both the 780s gone, I think they got a little desperate there. The Leopard with Fan had a fantastic game, 37-71. Dr. Alex put in some okay damage, 1142 at that stir, but that's definitely a tank you want a lot more damage out of. And then, boy, it just dropped off quickly after that. Was trying to check and see if those 780s were able to block much, and they didn't even block much this game. You didn't get a lot of damage. I think they got 1 shot between them both landing. The 140 was not very effective either, and one of the machines didn't do much except pick up a quick kill. Over on the NOCAP side, boy, that E4 was deadly, and let's give MVP to the match, at least to that game, to Great No Name in his E4. 3 kills and almost 4K damage. By the way, that E4 blocked a 3K. So it put out 4K damage, blocked 3K, got 3 kills. You're the MVP, kid. Dominic and his chisel, really good with the vision, putting up 2,600 and picking up a kill. So some good stuff there. The Leopard with Damien, I loved what Damien was doing early in the match. Totally sniffed out what GRSP was doing, putting up 23, 69, picking up some nice assists there. The Valor with Zarni putting up 21.99 and a kill. Just really nice game across the board with NOCAP, and unfortunate for GRSP, but boy, that's a fun team to play against. Give them lots of props.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us today. I am sorry about the internet issues. I will have the full video up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I have everything backup recorded, so should just be able to splice everything together and make a full match for everybody that missed that little last half of the show. Thanks for watching, and we will be back next weekend with more matches from both Calamity and CTW.